back, my friends, to the show that lasts about 20-ish minutes or so.
Yeah, it ends.
But we'll give you all the news you need in those 20 minutes.
Because there's nothing left to do but to crank over those engines, gearheads, because 'tis none other than us, the Lugnutz podcast, of course.
Recorded July 2025. Cadillac. Air taxi? What? Everywhere. Oh no. Bentley. Land Rover. That and more on this week's Lugnutz. Thank you for joining us.
Enjoy the show. Drive on Lugnutz.
Drive on as I toss my axe very horribly off stage. And we want you to drive on over here to PJANDWH's Lugnutz Facebook, right here at facebook.com/Lugnutz podcast, as well as our website, PJANDWH.com, where you can find the latest Lugnutz podcast, as well as sex ed and everything in between, and the historical coming back of the silly little podcast. So we will got all that great stuff coming up for you, as well as a big announcement that's super secret right now, unlike this first story.
For our first story, we're going to go with a Cadillac attack. 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ. This is the electric version. Sport 2 trim with 24-inch rims, 2 electric motors, and almost fully loaded. Everything you could almost imagine.
Okay.
Almost. I like the color in that photo.
It's a nice kind of teal blue. It's a different one, you know. It's a little bit, it's not that hard blue that you see, but, you know, going with a nice lighter kind of almost green, well, very blue, but a little bit on the green scale, but it's very nice.
Pick one up for $160. That includes destination.
I like the logo they have here on the front. How it's just like white, and then you got what I guess is all the LED lights in the grill.
Before you scroll down to the pictures down there, the EPA estimated range of 460 miles.
Okay, wow.
But they found Edmunds did their own EV test range, which they recorded on continuously going with 3 drivers switching.
Yeah.
558 miles.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of miles for SUV.
I mean, so what if you got to wait 16 hours?
Imagine,
you can get a long way in them 16 hours, man.
Seriously, you can get a long way. Tests required 40-mile-an-hour average speed, which uses a split of 40-60 highway driving.
Well, and that's the thing, though. Like, if you have like a 500-mile range, nothing says you have to charge up the car all the way on those cold days, right? I mean, you can just kind of charge up enough to get to and from work. If you got 500, charge up 100 and go to work, wait for the warmer day tomorrow.
Well, it took 13 hours to drive.
Wow.
Continuously.
That's a lot. I mean, that's also standing to the resilience of the car as well, being able to constantly being driven like that.
So the SUV's battery capacity is 205 kilowatt hours.
Wow.
So that may not sound like a lot to someone who doesn't know batteries, but the IQ has a 43 kilowatt hour battery. It goes 100 miles. The Riven R1S, if you can get one before they go bankrupt, it has 41.7. Mercedes G, a G-Wagon, G58 EV, 47. Volvo, 107, the EX90. So, and this is going to be the battery setup for a lot of their electric vehicles. The Silverado is going to get 539 miles. That's a work truck, along with the other work truck. The RTS, 484. Hummer, a puny 325.
Yeah, you know.
0 to 60, 4.9.
I mean, I'm really impressed with the Cadillac. I mean, GM, when they put something out, they really kind of roll with it because the whole EV platform was pretty much built off of GM's shoulders this entire time. Everybody like, we'll just go with GM. We'll go with GM.
Not a bad back end.
Not bad at all.
Lights.
Yeah, but it kind of gives me like that Ford feel, with like a Explorer. But then you got like the lights up here for the
probably to avoid that feel.
And then that interior. Wow,
it did the quarter mile in 13.1 seconds at 108 miles per hour.
Looks like a lot of touchpads though.
I like that. There. I like that full screen. It's probably easy to replace. They probably just yank.
Oh, just 2-1. They're expensive.
Look how,
yeah. It's like 10 grand a screen,
but it looks like they could probably just yank it and very little.
And then you see like this screen right here with the little knobs. So maybe that's like for all your seat functions, and then everything else probably mainly up there. But that's nice functionality. You have like a little Captain Kirk pad like right next to you in the driver's seat.
Not too big like the Corvette.
Yeah.
Are you over there? I can't tell.
Well, exactly. And then you still have you still save a cup holder. You're gonna have to fight over the cup holder. But
dude, look at another view. There must be another.
There has to be a different cup holder.
No, that's stats, and we get this is what the
wheels
wheel looks like.
That's what it looks like when it's making a sharper turn.
Yeah, on a turn.
It's loaded up here on this side of the suspension. But, yeah, those are the only pictures we got of the interior. But,
that thing has a massive battery.
Oh, yeah, and it's a full-size SUV, too. So it's going to be a heavy, heavy bitch. But decent rims, decent color to show this off. Especially with the tan interior of the Cadillac here. I feel like you should be wearing like white gloves and those booties on your feet just to even sit in the car.
Yeah. Well, if you're in the mood for an Escalade for 160, give it a check out at your local Cadillac dealer.
Yeah.
But first, check out our website or this next story. So this is Maserati. How can you tell it's Maserati? Well, E equals MC Pura. Is what they say the formula is for this, and I don't think that could sound any less Italian.
Yeah, no, it checks out.
They have a new formula for it has evolved from the MC20, which we were talking about, which seems like not so long ago.
Yeah, no, that was just in a couple podcasts.
Presented at the Goodwill Festival of Speed in the UK, the MC Pura. I hate that name.
Once again, a lighter blue, kind of almost teal color for the color they're showing off, and it's a Maserati.
Is it green?
Oh yeah, it kind of gets that. It's definitely got.
Left side, or
it's got some kind of flake in the paint. I think that's what we're really
maybe
seeing
a little bit
of blue,
maybe a little bit,
and the green in the front, but it's shaped like a very sexy Maserati.
Could also be how they're shooting it with the lights.
Well, yeah, and you got the orange in the background there, so that could be just a really nice blue car, and that lighting is affecting it there. But it's still a nice color, and they got the convertible here. That's not bad. It's pretty good looking car, at least from the front end.
Well, underneath the hood of that is the V6 Neutuno engine that Maserati, dual injected, cold V twin turbo, 90-degree V6 with a 3-liter.
Nice looking seats.
Compression ratio of 11:1.
Oh, wow.
Thanks to turbine jet ignition pre-chamber combustion system. Wow, that's impressive sounding.
Yeah, I know, especially the jet ignition, part of that.
And what everyone likes, butterfly-style doors.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't love a good butterfly-style door?
Last week, we had the infamous, we're going to take the roof off of this bitch. The roof is gone, but they're still giving you a nice flashy way to open up that Maserati. But that definitely looks teal. You can see the green, blue in there. Don't let us bug you there, Doodle. Hero time. But I do like the color, especially with the butterfly doors there. It looks really nice, especially with those black seats that they have in the interior.
Up top, if you'll notice, it has a retractable glass, the retractable glass roof.
There
That
you
is
go.
with the roof up. And up had the last one. You can barely see it. That's the roof down because you see the top of the seats.
Well, yeah, you can also
And this
see
one here, it's up there, so
here,
it'll,
right there at the top.
I love that it's retractable.
And then
like,
right here, like that back end must flip up. It has like the hard pillars like that Volkswagen did for their convertible they brought back for a while. The hard top with the glass roof, that is impressive.
the
I like that.
retractability of it, because if Dad had in the 80s, you probably don't remember with the T-top. Then you got these big glass things.
Yeah, you do have those.
In
that
those
have to
days, you
take care
could
of.
put them in the trunk. There was enough room.
And they had these things to secure them to where if you didn't secure it right, the T-tops would just fly off. And while you're driving, they would just whoa.
Good luck getting a new one.
Yeah. So keep them T-tops down. But I like what Maserati's doing for this one. It's very nice.
Total weight, 3,307 pounds. Oh, it's also being sold on a first-come, first-served basis. So rush to your dealer now.
Oh, all right. Well,
So I guess no reservations.
they don't care. Just get them off the lot. Come and get it. Just
Hey.
like dinner.
And come and get this next story. Congestion. Happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Not just in the sinuses, but in the city, too. I mean, the Conshohocken Curve may always be congested, but what might help? Maybe a few helicopters. This guy
I
is...
was just I saw a picture, and it was of Baltimore Pike right at Granite Run, and it was like 10 years ago, and it was like, in the picture, the whole thing, congestion.
Yeah.
It's still there today. Not the same cars, that'd be ridiculous, but, different
Yeah,
cars.
it's a zombie.
Same traffic.
That's a zombie movie, and this is a transportation podcast, a car podcast. And how are they going to relieve some of this congestion? This guy feels, and others feel, that air taxis are the wave of the future.
Oh, God.
Look at it compared to him. Do you think that could land in the street there?
No, that
With
can't.
avoid hitting the telephone poles.
Oh, my God, all you need
Think
is
of a standard
just one of these.
2-lane.
And I'm not even going to go to the
suburban
obvious, like, drinking and flying. Obviously, that would be
No,
a
it's
no-no.
a taxi.
What about those people who just do it all the time? You make one mistake, your kid doesn't see that thing coming.
You're not renting it.
Well, yeah, it's a taxi,
Yeah, it's
but
a
still,
taxi.
you get one driver who it doesn't even take the drinking and flying, just taking into account the frequency of accidents and how they happen, and the professional jobs, like especially taxis, most often.
Well, the air travel is relatively safe.
Imagine like that air taxi coming down. Little Billy just runs across the street like normal, but it's not a car. He's squashed by a
That's-
helicopter.
That's where regulations come in.
Yeah.
You may have to go to a certain area,
Like a
the airport.
drop-off point.
or like a hospital. They have a landing pad.
Yeah.
It's like, when have you ever thought of where are all the landing pads at? Well, when you
man.
get an air taxi, where could it land? Oh, the school.
It's
It
a
could
new
land on the
on the field.
The field. If
Yeah.
there's no
Well,
large
yeah.
poles.
Yeah. No, you could do it there.
In a
There's
way.
in like a
I mean, there's
any
a
kind of
fence,
field.
but-
Yeah. I mean, just do away with sports, and then you'll have a perfect air taxi
Anything
landing
like
platform.
the size of a football field. Yeah, just land.
Oh,
It'll be a new hub for whatever.
Be a little spot on your GPS for the air taxi drop off and pickup points.
Well, Electric Air Transport Company, this one, is ramping up its manufacturing for its capabilities for U.S. air service for air taxis in 2026. It's sooner than you think.
Yeah, I know. That's really quick.
Reimagining urban mobility takes speed, scale, and precision manufacturing. Our expanded manufacturing footprint in both California and Ohio.
I mean, at least we're getting into the flying car.
California makes sense, but Ohio.
I mean, plenty of places to make those landing pads that you're talking about, you know? I mean, a little bit of
It
urban
must be
planning. We got that.
from Ohio, and like, this is perfect.
Right. Yeah. I mean, hey, I think we were always supposed to have these flying cars, right? Even if you look back at like the turn of the last couple centuries, like the 1900s, we were supposed to have flying balloons and shit.
Looks like a helicopter to me.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a couple more propellers like a drone, but yeah.
There are other companies doing this. Joby Air or Joby Aviation, a competitor, as Archer Aviation, Eve Air Mobility. Let's hope it's nothing like the online game.
Oh my God.
Otherwise, you would quit quick.
You got to get in air taxi, but first you got to fill out a spreadsheet.
Never stream Eve Online if you're just starting. You won't go very far. They're not nice people, all of them. Some of them are really great, but anyway. This guy says we are aiming for worldwide service to ease traffic congestion in center cities.
But once again, it's almost like the cars in Center City, Philadelphia. How's that drive on those cobblestone streets that they weren't made for?
Well, I think it's 2026 and not 2025 because they're waiting regulatory approval. And anyone who has ever waited on regulatory approval for anything knows.
It's going to be nowhere near a city.
It might be a while.
You may be able to get
eventually, I think it will be safe.
Oh, yeah, eventually.
But
you got to get through
the regulations. You see, he has the thing in the picture behind them.
Oh, yeah.
So
hopefully you got
I don't think the aircraft is the problem.
No, it's probably that's
regulation.
definitely not it. But it's regulation, especially like we're saying of just grievances at the idea of like, well, where are you going to land that? Where's it going to be? Where's the pickups, the drop offs? How high are you going to fly?
Well, this might not surprise you, but they've sold some companies like Joby Aviation has sold it and Evol to the United Arab Emirates.
Well, that makes sense.
Plans on launching service in the region next year.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah, I believe
if
it.
they're going to be first, they're going to kind of be
The guinea pigs.
Yeah, what everything's going to look like. Granted,
100%.
it's the United Arab Emirates.
But like on top of all those apartment buildings and hotels you see on that strip, they're all going to have like a helicopter pad. And you're just going to have to go up to the top of your building, fly over to another building. Oh, I work here and I work and I live here and I just fly between the two. That's going to be a kind of, futuristic and awesome sounding commute. But, I mean, it's possible there. I mean, especially because that city, like Dubai, just popped up out of nowhere.
Like this electric aviation guy is going to do 24 aircraft annually.
Okay.
Whereas Santa Cruz-based company is doing about 6. And Toyota, engineers from Toyota are ramping up production for 500 annually at an Ohio facility.
I think I'll still hold off. I'll hold off on the air taxi.
That was a $500 million deal.
Wow.
But it's Toyota.
Well, yeah. That is. It's usually a safe bet with the Toyota brand there.
Yeah, I mean, their cars are popular, reliable from what I hear, especially in all the surveys.
I gotta tell you, I'd feel a little bit better if I was getting into a Toyota air taxi. Like, it's nothing to worry about. We're in a Toyota. It's perfectly fine.
You want to feel better? Stick around for this next story. Bentley. All-electric Bentley. EXP15, 3-seat interior. 3 seats. Look at these. The passenger seat can go all the way back. They move. I think these seats are
So full-on mom mode. Like, do not make me come back there. Hold on. Boop. Oh,
Well,
shit, she came back.
It would just be one
Well, yeah,
back
but
there. Unless they're small,
yeah,
but you're only supposed to have one in a seat at a time.
technically.
This isn't the 70s or 80s.
Technically. Pick the baby up, put it back in the window. No, none of that.
It's a hatchback. Hatch opens with a luxurious picnic seating padded bench.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
That's all the way back with the obviously the driver can't hang out back there.
Yeah, if you want to do the driving Miss Daisy, like, all right.
But
you got
I
your
imagine
passengers
in
back there.
autonomous driving, it'll be kind of like this.
Oh, yeah, you just kind of...
You'll be able to like hit the button and go back, and just it'll
do its thing, drive. I can't wait
take
for
you there.
that.
I like the front end. It's kind of what you
That is
expect from
nice.
a Bentley.
Yeah, it's very Bentley looking in the front end, and even when you look at even just this interior and how you have like almost like a private little cabin back here, and I could see just like what you're talking about.
Let's find the back of the car because there's a champagne fridge.
Nice, of course.
Flying B.
The Flying V. And
There you go.
my God, look at that.
Padded picnic bench seats, a power-operated champagne fridge.
You know what? I mean, when people say they have every option you could want for a car, I don't think they even thought of this.
Well, the X reflects a host of contemporary, retro modern crap inside.
Oh, well, yeah. It's Bentley. You got to have that.
Contrasting silk parts and
Yeah.
3D printed titanium trim pieces.
Well, yeah, they got to have those fancy words to make it sound expensive because it's a Bentley.
Illuminated headlights with a intense black mouth pattern.
What other headlights are there?
I don't know. The deluminated one.
You know what I mean?
Illuminated.
Our headlights
Illuminated.
illuminate. Like, oh my God.
Our reluminated headlights. Wow, they're reluminated. What does that mean?
You know, I
don't
mean,
know.
hey, it's a nice feature that only found here, you know?
Hey, but what can only be found is this reluminated next story. This is it. It's bigger. It's got more room in the back. It's new Tesla.
Oh,
Tesla Model Y.
Mm-hmm.
Worldwide earlier this year. And it's going to go to China soon. So you know what that means. We got to elongate it and make some more room in the back.
Yep.
That's why it looks like it was designed with silly putty.
Yeah, yeah.
Like all Porsches are kind of like they just took one and went,
It's like
look,
they had to make everything.
it's a car. It's an SUV. Look, it's a big SUV.
Yeah, you know, it's just like, it's like SUVing every kind of vehicle that you want. Well, we'll just make it pregnant in the back. And that's how we'll fix
It
that.
is 7 inches longer
Okay.
than the standard Model Y.
Yeah, I mean, look at just the rear wheelbase right here.
Curb weight, 2,000 kilograms.
And then you look at it.
4,427 pounds.
Yeah, because they got that right there in the back alone just from this curved off thing. Because you look at how long that is. Very
Lithium.
short on the front end.
Lithium-ion battery from Korean battery maker LG Energy Solutions.
LG. Okay.
Features dual electric motors. That's pretty nice, especially with it so big. You're going to need
Yeah,
those
you're going to need them.
motors.
Yeah.
You're
gonna
extra,
need
you're
them.
like,
That's good.
7 inches isn't much, but it is when it's, you know.
Yeah, at least we
automotive
gave
stuff.
you motors. I'm like, yeah, thanks.
Front axle gets 142 kilowatts and a second rear with 198.
Okay.
Maximum power output 340 kilowatts, 546 horsepower.
All right, that's a decent little rocket right there.
That's what I expect from a Tesla. Bet you it takes off like a rocket.
Oh yeah, right out of the gate, and then you have plenty of people in the back to witness your demise as you. But it's a fast little car, you know. I think anytime I see a Tesla in the wild, it's always very, you know, it's going fast, it's dipping in and out of traffic, and I know that's not the self-driving mode. That's the driver. But you know, I respect the zip. I respect the zip of these electric cars. You know, you got the torque, use it.
Yeah, I don't think people trust driverless cars.
Oh, I wouldn't either.
Enough
No.
to do it on its own yet.
No.
I would like to see the new Mercedes do it,
Yeah.
but like I'd still want someone
Input. Yeah.
that has a license that could be behind the wheel and make the car do what you want.
Yeah. They are they are saying I think with Tesla that they had one drive like some kind of insane amount of time and it didn't hit anything. They're saying that in the driverless modes when they're using the driverless modes, it's some of the safest of driving that they have with less accidents actually happening. So with the computer watching and the driver, I think it could be a good situation there if you have like kind of a co-op thing, you know, like assisted aiming in gaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have the car assist you
Just a little bit.
a
for
little,
some,
just to help, you know?
some people need just a little bit of.
Some at the green light, you know, when it turns green and you sit there forever.
Maybe the car secretly assists you to go the speed limit.
You know what I mean?
Maybe
Just-
one less then. So we're like,
Yeah, a little bit. Just you know, regulate your speed.
Could we not go 25 in a 45 zone, please? That's the point.
Yeah, I think we could start off there with the assist mode, you know.
And let's start off with a news story. Land Rover, if you're ready to bug out because zombies have hit or I don't know, whatever, but it'll be an amazing Land Rover bug out vehicle. They say it's the ultimate bug out ride. 2025 Land Rover Defender Octa.
So bug out people and the BBC will be buying these.
Exceptional for off-road and on-road, as you would expect. Let's see if there's photos.
Oh, yeah. I mean, David Attenborough has to drive something, you know what I mean?
Oh, great. Tons of photos.
Oh, yeah, look at these. I mean, and they have it in the wild. I do appreciate when they have, like, this picture with the actually driving on a road where you're like, oh, okay, you need to use your all your stability controls and everything and all-wheel drive on that.
Speaking of off-road, great ground clearance, approach and departure angles, capable drivetrain, smart software, solid tires. It has an engine. They give you one of those. Twin turbo, mid-hybrid, 4.4-liter V8, now producing 626 horsepower and 590 torque.
Oh. And it's Land Rover. Jeremy Clarkson has told us that, you know, shown for years and years how amazing the off-road capabilities of Land Rover are.
Legendary. And it has considerable horsepower over the previous version, which only had a measly 518 horsepower and 462 torques. That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
You'll blow them out of the water with this one. 0 to 60, 3.8 seconds.
Nice. It's a nice looking car too.
Hydraulics are interlinked, continuous, variable, semi-adaptive dampeners, ditches, sway bars for this much more responsive and adaptive setup.
Okay.
Sounds amazing to drive.
Oh yeah.
Or at least amazing to look at. Like,
I mean, the goal for any
apart.
kind of all-wheel drive is just being almost to have every wheel of the car almost like autonomous, to where something can happen here and it's not going to affect this wheel here, so you can just kind of move all around in the areas that you need.
Redesign the grille, larger openings, reposition the radiator, bronze-coated recovery hook, skid plates. I guess they better skid plates. 33-inch tires, 2.6-inch wider track as the dog nearly knocks over the recording device.
Iron grip on this thing nowadays.
He says the Octa made it a easy and fun drive and stupid quick on dirt, which makes you really want a rally race, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't love a rally race with all the rally fans trying to get murdered?
Oh yeah, standing right there as the wheel goes skating right by their face, like, I almost got hit. Like, okay.
Okay, pick yours up, 170, 200. Faro green is the color. It looks brownish from here, but whatever.
Yeah.
2025 Defender 110 Octa for an amazing off-road experience.
It looks like it, and especially with the Land Rover name, it better give you a legendary experience.
Yeah, that's kind of what I expect from Land Rover.
Oh, exactly.
But we would like to expect you to check out our website pages.
Facebook.com/Lugnutz podcast is where you're going to find all of our luggy and nutty polished content coming to you ever slightly behind. And, of course, big things coming up and being announced in the future on this network. But it doesn't matter if you drive a Toyota or if you drive a GM, because nothing rolls without Lugnutz. We'll see you next week, gang. Drive on.
Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift Mazda RX-7 sells at an auction. 1.2 million.
Okay.
Bonham.
I mean, the RX-7 was one of my favorites in that series. I love the RX-7s, and that was one thing that Fast and the Furious did do before they went to space. Bring a highlight to amazing automobiles. Like the Supra, who got very popular after the first movie. Insanely popular. A lot like the popularity of you hitting that like and comment below. And until we see you next time, we love you, we miss you, and we want to see you next time. Until then, drive on, Lugnutz. Bye-bye. But yeah, we're in the F1 summer break. I almost said spring break. But the F1 summer break right now, which is nice. Give them a little bit of a break in the summer heat, before they send them right back to like probably an arid Arab country.
Everyone has to have off. That
nice.
includes everyone in. This isn't working. Everyone in the factories has to have off for
Can
like
you
a
imagine?
week or whatever it is.
Imagine what kind of circus it's like putting on one of these F1 races. Oh my God, all the people involved. Holy shit.
Yeah, a lot of people.
A lot of people. Give them off. Give them all off. Especially after an F1 win. It's definitely much well earned. But we'll get back to the F1 corner, but we want you to hit that subscribe button. Right above my head is going to be the very best Purge Hangers and Wall Hangers video for you. And right above Big Brother's head, well, that's going to be every single Lugnutz podcast and a playlist. And until next time, drive on.